Yo, so you already know the drill. Another week means another weekly update, and in this video, we're going to be going over the easiest ways to make money this week in GTA Online. For our first money method, we've got the Armored Truck Fremont event. This is actually an old feature back from the OG days of GTA Online that they brought back this week, so you already know I was hyped as hell for this. Anyway, if you guys ever happen to see this armored truck pop up near you, you want to grab a sticky bomb and throw it on the back door of the truck. Once you do that, there's going to be a briefcase that pops out. Just go up to it and press right on your D-pad, and that's pretty much it. Normally, you're going to be given $25,000 when you do this, but right now it's actually on double money, meaning that you can make an easy $50,000 in less than a minute. For our second money method, we have the standard time trial. This week you can find it over by the Maze Bank Arena on your map. Now, just like I do every single week, I'm gonna highly recommend the Batty 801 for those of you who don't have a whole lot of money yet. You can pick it up off of Southern San Andreas for only $15,000, and it's definitely a great bike to own. If you're able to, I'd also highly recommend upgrading it as much as possible, trust. Anyway, once you arrive at the purple time trial area, just go ahead and press right on your D-pad to start it up. Then immediately after, open up your map and set a waypoint on this yellow dot right here. Then just back out of your map and quit the time trial from your phone. Now, I want you to point your vehicle in the direction that I am on screen and try to get as much to the edge as possible. You want to make sure while doing this that you can still see the option to start the time trial in the top left of your screen, and once you're in position, press right on your D-pad once again to start it up. Now guys, this one's pretty straightforward to understand. You just want to follow the purple path on your map for the most part. There is this little shortcut I take right towards the beginning of it, but other than that, just go ahead and follow the mini map. Now this one did take me a couple tries, I'm gonna be honest. You're gonna want to make sure that you do not crash while doing these, especially if you're on a bike like I was when doing it. If you happen to crash or get stuck, just hold Y or triangle on your controller and it'll send you back to the start. Because trust me, in order to beat this specific time trial, you won't be able to beat it if you crash. But yeah, once I finally did manage to beat it, I made $101,000, which is pretty good money for something that can be done in just a few minutes. Anyway, if you finished the time trial and only got a few $1,000s, that's because you didn't beat the part-time. Whenever you do these time trials, there's going to be a time shown in the bottom right of your screen that says part-time, and in order to make the full payout, you need to make sure you finish the time trial before you go over that part-time. For our third money method, we have the running back adversary mode. This week it's paying out double money in RP, and this is actually a great money method for beginners as you don't need anything in order to get started with it. It's available to everyone that's at least a level 1, and obviously that's the lowest level in GTA 5 Online, so yeah, you're all good. Anyway, in order to get started with this one, you're going to want to press start, go to online, jobs, play job, Rockstar created, adversary modes, then come on down until you find any of the running back adversary modes. Now guys, in case I haven't said it before, I love adversary modes. Most of them are really fun to play, and that includes this one as well. Anyway, the way that this one works is that you have 3 teams. You have the runner who's by themselves and their goal is to make it to the end zone before time runs out. Then there's the offense team whose goal is to protect the runner as they make their way to the end zone. But then who are they protecting the runner from? That's where the defense team comes in, and their goal is to protect the end zone by blocking the runner from making it through. This is pretty similar to football in case that wasn't obvious by now. But back in middle school, I was the type of kid hiding out in the bathroom because I didn't want to play any sports. So if you're anything like the old me, then yeah, you probably don't know what the fuck that is. Anyway, we should have won this match, but homeboy right here decided to go AFK at the worst possible time. So yeah, regardless, I made a little over $28,000 in 7 minutes, which isn't too bad honestly. And then the other team made over $36,000. So is this adversary mode gonna make you more money than Cayo Perico? Hell no, but at least in my opinion, it's way more fun than grinding Cayo out for an hour. So if you're lucky enough to have some friends who play, then this might be something you guys want to check out. I can't relate because after high school, all my homies stopped gaming, so yeah. For our fourth money method, we have the HSW Time Trial. This week, you'll be able to find it over by the wind farm on your map. Now, unfortunately, HSW Time Trials are a feature exclusive to those of you on next-gen consoles. So if you happen to be on an Xbox One, PS4, or a PC, then unfortunately, you won't have access to this. But if you're on an Xbox Series X or S or a PS5, then you'll for sure have access to this feature. Now, I prefer motorcycles all day, every day when it comes to doing time trials, and the only HSW bike in GTA 5 Online is the HSW upgraded Hikuchi Drag. So that's my go-to. I love this thing. Anyway, you're going to want to set up the time trial exactly how we set up the standard time trial from earlier on in the video. Once you arrive at the purple time trial area, just go ahead and press right on your D-pad to start it up. Then immediately after, open up your map and set a waypoint on this yellow dot right here. Then just back out of your map and quit the time trial from your phone. Now, I want you to turn your vehicle around and point it in the direction that I am on screen and try to get as much to the edge as possible. You want to make sure while doing this that you can still see the option to start the time trial in the top left of your screen. And once you're in position, press right on your D-pad once again to start it up. Guys, just like with any other HSW time trial, this one is super easy to complete. You just want to watch out at the beginning when you cut through the path that I took because there's a bunch of rocks and shit in the way. And I did this time trial at night, which I wouldn't recommend doing to be honest, but it is what it is. Once you make it on the highway, just follow the purple path on your map. Like I said guys, this one's really easy and y'all shouldn't be struggling with it at all. Especially since regardless of which HSW vehicle you end up choosing, they're all crazy fast, so yeah. But anyway, once you beat this week's HSW time trial, you're gonna make $252,000. To make that in less than 3 minutes is really good money, you guys, so definitely take advantage of this money method right now. Just like earlier though, if you didn't make the full payout, it's because you did not beat the part-time. Again, these HSW time trials are way easier than the regular ones, so I doubt you're gonna be struggling with them. But just make sure to keep an eye out on the part-time, especially if you crash once or twice. For our fifth and final money method, we have the Tiny Racers adversary mode. This week it's paying out triple money in RP, which is dope. And just like with the running back adversary modes, these are available for everyone to play. Anyway, you're gonna start these up just like how we started up the other one. You're gonna want to press start, go to online, jobs, Play Job, Rockstar created, Adversary modes, then go over to the bottom where you'll find the Tiny Racers Adversary mode. Now, the way that these work is that they're kind of like a last team standing in cars where your point of view is from up above rather than how it normally is. And you've also got power-ups like rockets, bombs, that sort of thing. Now, in order to win, you need to either get a massive lead from all the other racers, because when you get outside of the area in which the leader is in, you'll blow up after a few seconds. Or another way to win is to take out the other racers with the power-ups. And pretty much the first to win a certain number of rounds wins the game. Guys, straight up, I love playing this adversary mode. Like, I know people might be upset about no businesses being on double money this week, and trust me, that would have been really nice to see as well, but I have the most fun with these adversary modes, to be honest. Like, this one in particular got really sweaty. Me and this Divine dude ended up being tied neck and neck, and I was trying to catch up so hard, but ultimately, bro ended up taking me out. It is what it is. And for what took about 15 or so minutes, I made close to $45,000, and Divine made close to $90,000. Guys, just like I said earlier, if you have some friends and want to have some fun this week, these are the modes you definitely want to take advantage of with them. Although, not gonna lie, you might lose some of your boys because this shit gets intense. Now guys, real quick, I just want to say thank y'all so much for 20,000 subscribers. It wasn't even a month ago that I was saying thank you for hitting 10K subscribers. Like, the growth has been absolutely insane lately. Thank you guys so much. Anyway, while these money methods can be a whole lot of fun, they're far from being the best ways to make money in this game. So what are the best ways to make money in GTA 5 Online? If you guys are interested in finding out, you're definitely going to want to click on the video on screen right now.